なんとかなったみてえだな。畳みかける。これがスーパーサイヤ人3だ。
Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. Time to do the breakdown of New Legend Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I'm excited for this one. Starting off the bat, I don't have any expectations. The only thing I'm hoping for the typing is that he's either yellow, but I'm leaning towards green just because of this Super Saiyan 3 curse. I don't know. Let's see what they do with mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Initiate an all-out offense from the get-go. Legend Super Saiyan 3 Goku Mini joins the fight. Strengths: number 1, huge buffs with 1% or more unique gauge. Increase damage by 70%, and together with a boost from the starter ability, draw speed by 2. Stay powered up and fight. Charge the unique gauge by using special moves, special or ultimate arts, and more. Number 2, a legend action good on both offense and defense. Activate a legend action from the high area to draw a special move arts and restore your vanish. Oh! Unleash damage via special move arts and outmaneuver your opponents with the vanish gauge. Hey! Ooh! Whoa, did they hear me? Did they hear my plea? What's this? Special move arts, vanish restoration, elusive maneuverability? Could it be? They heard my echoes about the characters I like designed? Number 3, What are we doing? What are we doing? What is this? Why is he purple? Of all the typing he could have been, this is probably the worst one they could have chosen. Do they hate Trunks that much? Trunks gets one premium release and they decide, nah. Release him with Legend Super Vegito and then release another one to destroy Trunks. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, I'm so sorry, Trunks, man. I actually really like Trunks too. Oh, this is not a good choice. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't think this is a good move. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't think Purple Plus was the way to go. I'm kind of worried now because this would mean that, okay, so Tamagami won synergistically with the other Tamagamis. He's probably, what, green then? Would he probably be green then? He's either green or yellow. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't think this is a good choice. I really don't. But all right. His E abilities, double offense. That's good because you're going to be using Tamagami 3 to Zenkai buff this guy, right? So double offense to offset the double defense is cool. What do we got? Has blast armor, so charge him without fear of enemy blast. Plus reduce all your art costs by 2 on hit. Okay. Blast cards recover health. That's cool. Special move. As long as the unique gauge is 1% or more, nullify endurance and charge the overdrive. Ooh. Okay. On activation, 30% blue card damage. If the unique gauge is 1% or more, unique gauge plus 10%. Overdrive gauge plus 20% and nullify insurance. I dig this. I really do. I dig methods of farming up your overdrive. I think what Piccolo brought to the table is pretty all right, green card. Shorten your ally sub count and nullify element disadvantages. Draw a card, heal 10%, 50 key, nullify element disadvantages, ally sub count -2. If the unique gauge is 1% or more, unique gauge plus 20%. All right, this is cool. Ally subcount is always fun. I always like having subcount manipulation. Drawing one card is nifty. Healing seems a little bit on the low end for green cards, right? Don't you heal a lot more? And I'm curious about the unique gauge. Everything seems to be revolving around buffing this up a little bit, so this will be fun. The ultimate, reduce the enemy's ki by 100 and lower the ki recovery by 100% on hit. Supreme impact damage. On activation, 30% ult damage, nullify endurance. Should the unique gauge be 1% or more, unique gauge plus 10% and ultimate damage plus 30%. 3 counts uncancelable. On hit, enemy ki minus 100 and enemy ki recovery minus 100%. Buying you a little timing window to recover, I suppose. Main ability, cancel attribute downgrades / abnormal conditions and reduce the enemy Dragon Balls by 2. Oh, thank the heavens, he kills a card for this. Destroy a card to draw the ult, heal 30%, 50 ki, cancel attribute downgrades under normal conditions, and enemy Dragon Balls -2. This is just such a strong ability. I feel like it goes undersold how powerful it is to strip away somebody from their Rising Rush. Starter ability. He has Endurance. Boosts the charge rate of the overdrive gauge if you have a tag Daima ally battle member. Oh, that's a nifty way to bring some tag restrictions. By battling with another Daima ally increases your overdrive gauge. You know what that means, right? That's such a perfect synergy with Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. That guy's overdrive is quite useful. 330% damage, so a little bit on the lower end. Well, I say lower end, but we see characters at 350, so he's not exceeding that. Same idea, damage guard, 80% key recovery is really nice. Level 1 card draw speed. Nullify attribute downgrades up to 3 times is quite nice. And he has endurance, heal 40%. If at least one ally battle member is Daima, overdrive charge rate by 50%? Sheesh. That's fast. Holy crap. Unique ability. Power up based on how many strike, blast, special move arts are used, with a colossal boost of special move damage on the third use. If all ally battle members remain, keep the unique gauge going by charging it on every battlefield entry. So on entry, draw a card if you have 3 or fewer, heal 10% of your health, get 40 key, nullify damage received element disadvantage. So type neutral damage received. For who though? What yellow characters are out there to be a threat? That's why I wanted you to be yellow. Also, if there are 3 battle members remaining and the unique gauge is 1% or more, unique gauge plus 20%, damage guard plus 30%, all enemy strike cost plus 50. Ooh. Trying to motivate some more blast-based teams? That's huge. I like it. Nice disrupt. Kind of reminds me of Ultra Golden Frieza. Wow, this is a lot though. 3 battle members remaining, getting another 30% guard. Doesn't this put them at the highest without using Z abilities to stack it up further? That's a lot. Based on the number of strike, blast, special arts uses, resets on switch/area change. 50% damage on your first one, nullify and cover change. On your third one, your next blue card gets 50% more damage. When hit by the enemy's arts, activation reset on switch, heal 10%, destroy an enemy card, enemy key minus 35, so some decent disrupt. While not defeated, enemy activates ultimate awakened arts of Rising Rush and at least one other battle member is Daima, ally subcount minus 5, cancel enemy buff effects. This is nifty. This reminds me of Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. After you use 3 cards, you get your hands on a blue, right? In the case of Goku, he doesn't net a blue, but he gets his hands on additional blue card damage. I will admit though, I think it would have been smarter if this said cannot be cancelled. Everyone and their mother nerfs blue cards. Don't you think it makes sense that if I'm ending my combo with a blue, I'd like to ensure it doesn't stink? I think this should have had cannot be cancelled, but whatever, that's fine. Alright. What else do we got here? Special cover change against strike, chainable with the blue. It's nice. Is unique gauge. Gain big buffs while the unique gauge is 1% or more. So it's a release type. Starts at 100%. Until the unique gauge reaches 0, you get 70% damage inflicted. Level 1 card draw speed. Putting him at level 2 with 20% health restore. Subcount on switch minus 1. Uncancelable. Ally Daima or Saiyan damage plus 20%. Why give him this? The whole thing should have just been Daima, I think. Release type decreases very slowly while he's not defeated. His legend action, restore your vanish gauge by 80% while drawing a special move arts. So from high area to low, when you activate it, you draw blue, you get 50 key, you restore vanish plus 80%, and if the unique gauge is 1% or more, unique gauge plus 10%. Chainable with the blue or the ultimate. Alright, seems alright. Right? It doesn't really seem like anything crazy to me. Level 2 card draw speed isn't quite what it used to be, truth be told. Yeah, this part of the kit fits into him wanting you to end all your combos with the legend action so that you can get your hands on a blue. That's pretty much it. So here's what it's going to look like. You and your opponent are going to battle for priority. Maybe you use a vanish, and then you catch your opponent in the sidestep. You use 1 card, 50% damage. Sick. You got the release type gauge. So this is 50, 120%, with this guy's looking at 450% damage inflicted, which is really, really high so early on. Then you're going to combo your opponent a little bit, right? You got level 2 card draw speed. You got the decreasing of arts cost. You got plenty of ki. And then by the end of your combo, you're going to quick attack the opponent from the high area, which I hope you are in, to the low area. And with that, you're going to get your hands on a blue card. And with the blue card, you now have the 50% additional blue card damage from here. And then you're going to get your Vanish back, battling it out for priority again. Goku gets to stay on the field. That's cool. He's a pretty simple character, pretty normal kit. He is strong for sure. He's definitely a top 10 character. Part of it being because he has a superior element. Another part of it being he has no worries. Where is the yellow characters? Where are the yellow characters? He has his hands on endurance, which is great as well, and he has a baby support. So he seems strong. He's a top 10 character by default. We'll have to see in-game what he does. I wonder if he has some sort of damage stacking somewhere. I don't think he does. Yeah, I don't think he does. Remember, this isn't stacking, by the way. I know someone's going to misinterpret this. It does happen, because the wording can always be weird. But on your first card use, your first Strike Blast or Special Arts, you get 50% damage, and then you move on. You don't keep going stacking 50% damage. But yeah, seems alright. Seems cool. I'm excited. You know me. I love my Super Saiyan 3 stuff. But let me know in the comment section below if you're going to be summoning. But until next time, peace.